Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is actually the same day that I filmed my intro video, and we're going to be doing something very special today with the crew. We're going to be lowering my car.
Yo, what's up?
And Neil, the videographer for the day. My buddy John. What's up, John? Unless you just pulled up. The Justin V. What's up, buddy?
Hola. It's hot out here.
You leave me hanging?
Look at this sweat.
This is BMW E36.
Look at this sweat.
No AC, boys. Yeah, this is his little project, BMW E36. It's got the sparkle bucket seats put in. It's got some big plans for this car. Stay tuned, you'll be seeing more of this on the channel. Alright, so we're going to be doing the coilovers today. I'll explain the problem that I'm having as soon as we open everything up, with the front suspension not being as low as the rears. Ready for this?
So ready.
Let's do it. Alright, so these are the coilovers that I decided to go with. These are the Silvers Neomax. I got them in the extreme low configuration with the upgraded Swift springs. So up front we have the Swift 16K, and in the rear we have the Swift 18Ks. Alright, so right now we're jacking up the car, getting everything prepped. Be sure to always use jack stands if you're going to be under the car. Safety first. So now that we got the car jacked up, we're going to start off by removing the wheels.
Oh, we gotta redo that.
Cut. Alright, so now that we got the car jacked up, we're going to remove the wheels. Alright, so now that we got the wheels off, I'm going to explain the problem that I've been having. So this is the base of the coil over here, and it's touching my CV joint boot and ripping it, causing it to throw grease everywhere. So this is stopping me from going lower, and in order to go lower, I need something with a shorter strut. Alright, so we just got Justin over here taking off the tie rod. He's now removing the camber bolts. Say what's up to YouTube, Dad. I didn't introduce you. So we got all the suspension components disconnected from the bottom here. I already took the sway bar off. Now we're going to drop the top hats. So first we're working on the left side, and then we're going to move over to the right. We got the driver's side strut out, and this is the comparison between the two. The silver coilover is definitely a lot shorter by about 2 inches. Shorter springs, shorter shock body, more love.
Looks like I loosened the coils.
So now we're preloading the coilovers.
Yeah.
We're going to preload these a 1/4 inch, so meaning that we're going to compress this spring a 1/4 inch and then adjust height from there.
Coilovers the wrong way. Twist it. Hold on. Clockwise, clockwise. No, a little bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep twisting. Yeah, right. It's like it's supposed to go in like this. Yeah, straight up now. Straight up. There you go. Hold it.
Alright, so we just got the coilovers back in.
Yeah.
Got the top hats fastened in. And this thing is really short. Let me get some light on that. So this thing is really short. We actually had to jack up the hub a significant amount, as you can see, just to get it to reach the holes for the camber bolts. So we just got the front buttoned up. I actually had to raise the car a little bit because it's rubbing on the fender well. So that's when I'll be dropping onto the 215/35s. So I can run more stretch, less camber, more poke. We also have to play with the toe as well. The toe was really off because we took apart the whole front suspension. My goal is to sit close to fender lip as possible. Probably gonna have to take my fender wells out as well. So now we're gonna start on the back. I have the whole trunk gutted out already. 2 bolts there. 2 bolts right over there. And I'm also adding my rear strut bar right over here to reinforce the rear.
You good?
Hey guys, sorry that the video is a little choppy at this point and that the coilover install wasn't very thorough. We actually ran into some problems with my rear driver's side strut. So this is the very last strut that we were working on, and a bolt decided to seize up on us. So we literally tried everything to get this bolt off, from breaker bars, impact guns in the highest torque setting, drenched in PB blaster, and the bolt still wouldn't back out. So our only option was to cut it, as you guys can see. So we had to cut the bolt from the right side and then to the left side. The rubber actually fused with the metal. It was basically like turning inside of itself. So I'm glad that we got that taken care of. We got the new coil in. We also put in a new lower strut mount bolt with anti-seize on it to make sure that that never happens again. And for today's agenda, I'm actually getting these tires mounted today, the 215/35s. So once we get those mounted, we can really dial in the fitment. So I just got back from the tire shop and I'm sweating my ass. The 215s are on. A lot more stretch, a lot more clearance. That means I can really slam the rears now. Good amount of stretch. Would love it. Just gotta clean up the wheels and the tires. But right now I'm going to adjust the camber on the driver's side because it is way too much and I have to fix the toe. The tire that I just took off on the driver's side is really chewed up. So I gotta fix that before I start driving this thing to the alignment rack. Let's get the front end jacked up. Safety first. Remember, always keep them things on you. You heard? Barely. Alright, let me check my rear diffuser before it gets destroyed, even though it's already destroyed. We're good. You know, always gotta keep them things on you. Stay strapped. Alright, so I'm only gonna work on the front today because it's hot. I'm tired. Now let's take these rims off. Oh! Almost knocked off my mirror. Son, here's a better look at the stretch. 215/35 on an 18 by 9.5. Barrels are dirty. Oh my god. Anyways, more stretch equals tighter fitment. We don't like that loose fitment around here. You heard? Now that we have the smaller tires mounted, we're gonna tackle today's task. And today's task is to pull out some camber on the driver's side. We're gonna be more positive. And then I'm also gonna adjust height on the driver's side and the passenger side as well. We're going to be going lower now that we have more space to play with. I'm going to put you guys in a time lapse because this is basically what you saw already earlier in the video. So I'll see you guys then. Mission accomplished. We have a lot less camber in the front now. It's a lot better. I won't slay my tires before I even get to the alignment rack. So now we're going to take the wheel off and adjust the height. Slam this puppy to the floor in the front. I'm going to start off by lowering it by that much. And then I'm going to put the wheel back on and then see how close it lands to the fender. Driver's side height is set. Fender is sitting right above where the sidewall begins on the tire. I'm liking the look so far. I'm gonna follow the same process on the passenger side there. Drop the car down, roll it into the driveway for you guys to see. Oh my god! Just what I had envisioned in my mind. Look at that. Oh my. Sheesh. It's got to mess with the toe a little bit and it'll be A1. Wow, I am impressed. Oh Lord. So the front suspension is pretty much squared away until I get in alignment. I'm going to try to book an appointment next week. I'll probably start the rears this weekend. I'll also film that, so I'll see you guys in a few days. Welcome to like day 5 of the coilover install. Unfortunately, I am not done yet. We still have to tinker with the rears. And I did adjust the rear coilovers. I didn't film it because I was busy with work and I didn't have enough time to work on the car and film at the same time. But today I'm going to adjust them even more because they don't sit as low as the front. It's got a little bit more gap. So I'm going to fix that right now and possibly lower the fronts if my rears don't max out, because right now they're pretty close to being maxed out. So let's see what that extra 1/4 inch or so will give us in the rear. is off. I'm pretty much maxed out. I probably have like a 1/4 inch of room to go down, but I think that should be enough because these coilovers settle pretty hard in the rear. So we're gonna break these perches loose and see where that 1/4 inch will get us. I'm gonna repeat the process on the driver's side. I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Here it is. This is pretty much the final product. Rear sits a lot lower. I just have to drive the car around a little bit more for the suspension to settle in. But it looks so much better. I am so excited. That rake is gone. Well, we gotta wait for that rear to settle, then the rake will be completely gone. Just a little front profile for you guys. So I definitely achieved one of my goals, which was to be lower, of course, as close to fender to lip as possible, and more poke. And I think we got pretty close to that. Maybe just a little bit more camber in the front, and it'll be solid. This car has come a very long way. I'm very proud of where it's at right now. This is insane. The suspension just changed like the whole appearance of the car. Like, for those of you that know me, knew that the rake killed me. I absolutely hated it. It was to the point where I wanted to sell these wheels because I didn't like the way that it sat on the car. But that changed my mind now. I really like it. I fell in love with it like 10 times more now. This is crazy. I'm at a loss for words. The final step is to get in alignment. I'm gonna fix my toe and finalize my camber settings, really get the fitment dialed in. I'd like to thank you guys for returning back to the channel and watching the video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and also leave a comment down below if you'd like to see a full feature film of my car. Let me know. So once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.